Well, hello from Saronida Beach. I'm just going to turn around a little bit so you can see where I am. I'm not really sure about the lighting, but we're not far off the full moon, which is basically going to be in the middle of the night. Hello everybody, it's Rosie here. I've been in Greece basically just doing some work, teaching pregnancy yoga for yoga teachers, and then tomorrow is our very first fertility yoga training, birthlight fertility yoga training in Athens. So I am super excited to be here, and it's no accident really that this full moon is coming now, and it's a full moon in Scorpio. If you've read anything about it, I did post Tanaz's Forever Conscious monthly blog on the full moon yesterday, and I highly recommend you look at it. I don't know how you were feeling yesterday, but OMG, like through the night I was definitely feeling the energies coming through. And really what this is about is what's standing in the way of you really being able to access the unconditional love within yourself and within each of the relationships that you have. So I am going to do a full moon meditation on Tuesday, and if you're watching this, please let me know whether 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. is preferable. We need to make the decision soon, so thinking some of you might be able to take part in your lunch break, but again, you might want to watch it when you get home, so maybe it just doesn't matter. We'll do divine timing. But certainly if you are, connecting now and you're feeling the energy of the moon, then what it's going to be doing is bringing up the key emotional states that are really getting in the way of your bliss. And for me, I've definitely noticed heightened anxiety. So heightened anxiety is really, I'm feeling it in my chest. I'm feeling it definitely around the thymus gland. And this is accessing the higher self and actually trusting that you're not in control. Source is, your higher self is, not you, not your ego. There's definitely been some big changes occurring in the last 24 hours that are kind of potentially unsettling me on a deep level. Nothing bad, but just change. And the patterns that I encounter every time I come to Greece are anxiety. Like, Greeks are very flighty, anxious, Mediterranean beings. My dad is full Greek, my mum was half Greek. So I grew up around it and developed a very thick skin for it. But at the same time, that thick skin was really just hiding my fear and hiding how challenging I found other people losing their rag really quickly was. And I'm really fiery, like it doesn't take a lot to get it in me as well. And my daughter's definitely very sensitive to it. So I'm making this video because it might not be anxiety, it might not be nervousness that's affecting you. It could be extreme fear, it could be jealousy, it could be any emotion that really is keeping you in a state of lack consciousness and separation. So as I'm teaching the fertility course tomorrow, I'm just reminded of how important it is to encourage those of you who are feeling this, whether you're sensitive souls, starseeds, empaths, however you see yourself, really to be able to calm the fuck down. Sorry for swearing, but it's just like, chill it out. How do we do it? Well, first of all, we look at beautiful scenes like that. And if you think I'm beautiful too, then hopefully this helps. Secondly, you take long out breaths. So it's just breathing in whatever's there, accepting it as you breathe out, just letting it out. And let the sigh come deep. So I'm going to make some sounds here. So breathing in. And even deeper. Oh, that one was magical. Just really following the sound down through your body, down through to your pelvic floor, allowing long out breaths to lead you to deep belly in breaths. So, putting your hands on your lower abdomen and just really allowing yourself with the out breath, it will compress. It goes, and then next time you breathe in, it's so much easier to breathe in fully. Expand your lungs, front, back, sides, top and bottom, and then again exhale. All the way down to your pelvic floor. You can also blow raspberries. Shake your body to release any tension, anything that you don't want. And obviously when we get together on Tuesday, we'll be working with the sphere of compassion. So if you've done coaching work with me and you know how to set up your I ams, You can hold a sphere of compassion in your hand and place whatever emotion is there, prevalent, thought form, belief, emotion that's challenging your unconditional love. Breathe it into the sphere, and then connecting to Source and to Gaia. From your heart, love up that sphere, okay? Just love up everything in there until you can bop it up to Source, or you can expand it and step into it, or you can breathe it into your heart. So just want to give you a few tools. I mean, these are all things I work with on my programs, my coaching programs, my digital programs, and obviously I go into them in a lot more detail. But hopefully they'll trigger things you already know if you come to my yoga classes. Just remember, what's on the surface is just on the surface, and usually it's to prevent you going deeper. It's like, be angry or be fearful, and it's like, okay, when you start to breathe into that and you notice where in your body you're feeling it, then that is where, if you hold that space and just breathe into it, memories tend to come up. And all we need to do is not get caught in the drama and the story. Just witness it. Yeah, that really hurt. Yeah, that was really painful, and I am ready to let that go now. It's not going to define how I view the world and how I expect other people to treat me. As you change your view of the world around you changes. As you change your own vibration, the way people respond to you changes. So if you're a fearful, stressful, anxious being, then look what's around you, you know. Look at how people respond to you. Do you tend to feel rejected, abandoned, betrayed? All of these things are about this interplay between what we put out and what we put in. And before you say, it's not my fault, I didn't do this, let's get out of victim consciousness too. Let's just remember that most of the stuff that's going on in our lives, we haven't consciously chosen, but our subconscious programming has chosen it. We're getting an opportunity now to purge really deeply the stuff that is stopping us from fully aligning with our divine design, with our higher selves, with our highest intentions for living out on this planet what we want to live out, and our passions guide us there. So I'll leave it there. I will look forward to seeing you either at 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. UK time on Tuesday for our full moon meditation. It doesn't matter that the moon will be slightly waning. It's kind of perfect for the energy that's drawing out. So in the meantime, please keep a moon diary. So, you know, write what's coming up for you, draw, journal, poems, whatever. We're going to work with that when we actually meet on Tuesday. And as I said, in the comments, please place whether you'd prefer 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. and I will try to go with the majority. If I'm running late, it will be at 1. Anyway, there's no such thing as late. There's divine timing. That's what we're aligning with. Peace and love. So much love to you. Namaste. Enjoy this full moon. And do get outside. Sorry, I did forget to say ground. Ground through your earth chakra. So through your feet, breathe down into your earth chakra. Remember the crystalline grid that connects us all. It runs across the surface of the earth and deep in. Connect with your brothers and sisters who are all raising their consciousness now. We're all here to hold each other through turbulence as we move into a different frequency. Okay, so trust it. Love you, and love you more. Namaste.